You're listening to the Experiencing God Day by Day podcast, brought to you by Blackaby Ministries International.
October 15th, Discouragement, 1 Kings 19, verse 14. I have been very zealous for the Lord God of hosts, he replied, but the Israelites have abandoned your covenant, torn down your altars, and killed your prophets with the sword. I alone am left, and they are looking for me to take my life. Kingdom work can be challenging. You can give everything you have to God's service and come away exhausted. This is what happened to Elijah. God had just used Elijah to call down fire from heaven in a spectacular display of divine power. But Elijah's exhilaration was soon replaced by strenuous work followed by death threats, causing him to flee for his life. Now he was alone, exhausted, and discouraged. Again, God came to Elijah. This time he came not in fire or in a loud, spectacular way, but in a still, small voice. God's servant was tired, and God brought him comfort. Elijah's focus had shifted from God to God's enemies. He had allowed his circumstances to overwhelm him, leaving him disoriented to God and feeling alone. So God encouraged him. God provided Elisha for him as a helper, friend, and companion. God removed Elijah from the activity for a time so that he could rest and spend time with God. When the nation next saw Elijah, he was rejuvenated and refocused on God and his assignment. If you are overwhelmed by kingdom work so that your focus is no longer on God, but on all that there is to do, let him comfort you. Listen to his gentle voice. He will encourage you and provide exactly what you need to prepare you for what comes next. If he needs to remove you from your work for a time, he will. He may place a friend or co-laborer beside you to help carry the load. God knows exactly how to encourage you. Let him do so.
This podcast is based on the book Experiencing God Day by Day by Henry and Richard Blackaby, published by B&H Publishing Group, music by Mark Brown.